Hey everyone, and welcome to another 48 in 30 for December. It's been a while. I don't think there was one in November. I don't even remember if there was one in October. But we're here to do another 48 in 30. We have plenty to talk about. We have a team shuffle. We have request hour. We have a new generation coming in. We have a graduation, a disbandment, and we're going to talk about a new album. So let's go ahead and get into it with our panelists. As always, we have Boy, Jimmy, and RJ. All right, so let's go into our first topic of the AKB48 team shuffle. Boy?
Yeah, so AKB celebrated their 16th birthday. Can you believe it? Some members are younger than AKB48 itself. So, at the end of their performance, they announced a completely new team shuffle because it's been a while. I don't remember how long, but yeah, shuffling again as AKB does. So our new team captains are: Team A is Mukaichi Mion. She's still So Kantok.
Yep.
Team K, Taguchi Manaka, 16th generation. Team B, Asai Nanami, also 16th generation. And then Team 4, Kurano Narumi, was Kenin, still with Team 8. Two 16th generation members are captains. So to me, it's saying like they're, leaving it to the future kind of members. Also, I really like Taguchi Manaka. So she's a funny kid.
This was one of the ones that was surprising to me to see the announcement. I was like, all this goofy kid dude? But it's also been like a couple years since I've kept up with her. So I was like, I'm sure there's a lot more than that she's shown that she's capable of to, the management that they've decided to, say like, hey, you know what? I think you have what it takes to be a leader.
There's also the quick list here of the full teams, if you guys
the full teams
can read any of these moon runes. Know what I mean?
See.
To me, real quick is Mai Oshi Katorena is back in Team B for the third time in her career. Let's go. Renachi. She is separated from Anin though. Anin is still in Team A.
Anin's Team A. When's the last time Anin did anything with AKB though?
She does stuff once in a while.
She does stage shows, the stage stuff. But she's in an actual play right now, I think. So, the Muto sisters got split up.
Tomu's on K.
Orin is on.
I know that name.
K.
I gotta read those runes.
There's a plus in the name.
Exactly.
Yuna got split up. Okada Nana's in Team A now.
Team A.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's Ogura Yui.
Yeah.
Just trying to see what names I recognize here, dude.
So I think to me, each team has a ace member, right? Okada Nana is an A.
Yeah.
What's her name? Yamauchi Mizuki is in K. Oguri Yui is in B. Right? Am I reading that? Yeah. And then Team 4 has U of Yuna Mogion.
Oh.
So, yeah. Cool, I guess. Yukirin, Team B forever.
Oh, let's go.
We'll
so
never
many
leave.
things eternal about her, dude.
She will, she has never been shuffled out of Team B. So,
Which makes sense to me.
a mainstay.
When you think of Team B, you I don't know, man. It's just Yukirin, dude.
Does it follow that anymore?
I was gonna say, what is it? Something about Yukirin that fits the image of Team B, or has Team B's image to you shifted to Kashiwagi Yuki, dude?
I think the original image of Team B, right, where they're all
It was the more cute one, right?
fluffy and goofy, is when it was Kashiwagi's Team B. When she was the captain, right? So at least to me,
as an idol boomer, that's the Team B that I remember. It's the Team B that I know and love. It's Kashiwagi B, dude.
I remember going through the Twitter sphere right? Which is, obviously not the greatest indicator of what the fandom is like, but it helps, right? People's reactions to some of the shuffling, some of the captain announcements, people are like, really? Who are these girls? What the fuck? Why are they captains, right? And it's like, I think there's like, what to us, the fans, think as like the obvious choice, right? But then like, there's so much that happens behind the scenes that we'll never know. And I couldn't like, to be boomer about it, right? That's the reoccurring theme, I feel. It reminds me of when everyone was like, Yui-han, Team A captain. What does she even do, dude? And then now everyone's like, oh, Yui-han, everything. So good, our forever leader, dude. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like I now that I have that foresight, and it just seems like it's repeating itself. I'm more like very excited to see, like how does Taguchi Manaka and Asai Danami and Kurano Narumi like shape their respective teams, And I think like the biggest thing also to remember is that like 16th gen is like the youngest gen, right? Mm-hmm. So to us it feels like, oh, it was just yesterday, but they debuted like 2016.
Yeah, I mean,
so
they've been doing this for 5
years. They've been doing this, and most idol groups have just been around, right? And so I think it's time that AKB starts injecting some new blood.
Oh, like what, Jimmy?
Okay, like maybe a Soichi. I was trying to throw it up, but okay.
Lead us, bro.
So AKB has announced a 17th generation audition, dude. They're gonna start taking entries December 15th. And like I said, this is the first time in 5 years since 2016 when they had 16th gen. AKB has been very like living in the past, right? The glory days, if you will, right? And then they've been having their slump of like, oh man, we gotta, we're really on the downhill. We gotta beat Nogizaka and stuff like that. And everyone's just like, not your best look, AKB. And so I think they're doing the smart thing and just like, all right, you know what? Let's just look to the future. Mm-hmm. Let's stop dwelling on the heyday or what could have been, right? And let's just, we released a new single featuring all AKB members. It's hype. It's hot popping. It's featuring some young members as well as some classics, right? And I think some new lives would like definitely reinvigorate the group. What do you guys think about the 17th generation audition?
AKB just constantly has grads, right? We have a grad to talk about in a little bit, but a lot of the older members are leaving now, right? The oldest generation now, if you take out all the coming grads, I think is 10th generation.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so.
Yuki are an exception with standard.
Exception, with Yuki yeah. And there are only 2 in 10th generation left, right? It's just Renachi and Anin, right? Mm-hmm. These arenas in Thailand. But anyway, so I think it's a good move for them to just, let's get some new members in.
I mean, like we were saying, it's been 5 years. So, like, if you think about all the time, like, that's passed, like, just from having, like, the first 16 gens, like, how often that they had, auditions and shit and new generations for that time period, Like, it makes sense that it's, like, it's time for something new to come about, so it'll be interesting.
Pretty excited, actually, to see where they go from here.
If you guys were, like, in management's position right now, obviously there's a lot of factors we don't know. What would you be looking for in new members?
Someone who dances and sings well. I think you just have to build on actual like performance skills. To keep up like
quality,
and all these other groups that are coming up.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like the expectation of like an idol has changed a lot over the years, right? Like, I remember the Sashihara quote that like got everyone up in arms when she's like, idols don't need to be able to sing or dance good. You just gotta try hard, right? And it's like, we get what she meant by that, right? And it's like, okay, that's fine. But then I feel like that becomes less and less applicable as we move on, as it becomes more and more competitive, right? And I think like AKB doesn't like being like one of the bigger groups isn't only competing against like other Japanese idol groups for like attention. You know, it's like obviously there's Nogizaka and Sakamichi group, but like K-pop is huge now, and like any weak points you have is just gonna be like further reflected, right? So I think yeah, the move is to like maybe go for something with a little bit more polish.
Yeah, there's so much comparison now that I feel like they have to go that direction. Like they could always go like maybe have a variety member thrown in there, But I feel like
yeah, of course, yeah.
If they want to like get down and like be current, they kind of have to like up their game in that area. Not saying that the other members are bad, but like just bring up the general quality up a little.
I feel like it's a lot easier to teach someone variety though, or to be able to be on TV and stuff like that, or to interact with the crowd that's a lot easier than to teach singing and dancing. Like you need talent obviously to be to do that, like I mean, yeah, working hard if it's there's like a spark there or something, but there's always going to be just raw talent of singing and dancing, and you can take that and mold it. But I don't know, yeah, it's kind of like Jimmy said, it's like I feel like it's just not enough anymore to just have somebody that wants to try hard. That's like something I've always looked for in idols. Like, yeah, it's cool to have like variety members and shit, but like somebody who sings really well or dances really well is probably always going to catch my eye first, especially when it comes to like an idol group, right?
Yeah.
Like unless you're just looking like strictly like flipping through variety shows, watching that kind of shit. But like if you're just like looking for new idol groups, especially for us, right, as Western fans, like if we're looking for new idol groups, what are we going to do first? We're probably going to listen to the music.
True.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
watch a PV or something. So if I listen to a song, I'm like, ugh, they sound like shit. Like I'm not going to want to listen to them anymore. Like it doesn't matter how good of a variety character they might be, because I might not ever get to see that kind of thing. And to certain groups' credit, that might not be their goal, but I mean with AKB and like their whole globalization and their how far they reach, I think they need to focus on stuff like that as well. So
yeah,
agreed.
like the underdog story, the endearing stuff, like that's what I really enjoy about idols. But like for the filthy casuals that we're pretty deeply invested, right? Like the average person isn't gonna look into like each member's backstory. They're gonna listen, yeah, like RJ's saying, like, oh, how's this song sound, And it's and to clarify, it's not like AKB never had talented members before. I just think that like
no, of course,
yeah, we all know that, right? But it's just like, yeah, I feel like that maybe wasn't something that they were rewarding or pushing to the forefront as much before. I feel like lately they've been doing that with like the singing contest, and then like the what is it, the vocal group that they had, was that Nona Diamonds, right? Like they're like, oh look, and then yeah, obviously Nemo Hamo Rumors, like, look, we can perform, we can dance, so I think, yeah, a 17th generation to kind of back that like kind of declaration would be good.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's enough about 17th gen.
Yes, that is enough. So how about we move on to the AKB48 coupling request hour best 30.
Oh, this is for the boomers in chat,
Best
dude.
30.
Boomers.
Any boomers in the chat, dude.
Yeah,
Over
man.
200 coupling tracks, dude. From
204 to be exact.
Oh.
You can go to their YouTube and you can watch 204 different fucking coupling tracks
Just
now.
in case you didn't have anything to do on the weekend.
Yeah.
Where was this when we were in Vegas? This is all I want to know.
That's
God damn it,
what we
right?
just played.
Instead, we watched nerds make a bunch of swords. Fuck.
I like woke up one day and my YouTube sub feed was just completely
filled, yeah.
obliterated, dude.
I didn't unsubscribe. I was like, all right, I'm unsubscribing. You can't see my regular feed.
Yeah, so they announced this at the end of the same stage show when they did the shuffle. Yeah, there's a lot of videos I realized weren't uploaded to their YouTube channel. It should be noted though that some of the coupling tracks were already uploaded before, like Kimi no Koto ga Suki Dakara, which will probably win because it's the best coupling
a classic,
track.
dude.
Like it was uploaded in 2010 and already has 19 million views. So doesn't really count, but it will count towards like the top 30.
Oh,
Right, it's an eligible song, I guess.
Well, yeah. Kind of weird way to do it, right? In my opinion, because it's like, yeah, it's kind of not fair for some songs that have been up there for like 9 years, you know?
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna work with this, but
maybe they'll do the
that's what it's
difference.
gonna be?
I don't know.
maybe I don't know how they can. YouTube analytics probably they can work with that somehow. But
Do you guys have a recommendation for one of these songs?
the GOAT lineup for me is Haru no Hikari. He had a collection of like, the old generation Kami 7, and then I was like Paruru and Mayu, right? And then,
Like this could have really been a great actual senbatsu, right?
yeah, it had a lot of members I liked, so that's the one for me.
Jimmy, do you have one?
Yeah, for all the cultured people, might I throw out Oshiete Mami.
Oh,
Toda 48, dude.
Oh no,
I agree with this choice.
Dude, it's so dumb. I genuinely really like this song. It's just cute. I don't know, man. The Sakamichi AKB song.
Oh,
man.
All right.
Which one? There's a few of them.
I really like the first one. What is it? What's it called? Dare no koto o ichiban aishiteru.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
the
I had
Techi
all of
Center
my
one.
Oshis at that point in time in one PV, dude. You know,
was living.
Your boy was living, dude. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of really good ones out there.
RJ, do you have one?
Oh man, there's so many.
Right.
But right off the
204.
dome, I gotta go with Kimi wa Kimagure, dude.
Ooh, that was a good one.
That
like
that
the
was
video,
so
too.
good. The video where they're the dolls and shit.
Yeah,
oh,
the little
it's so good.
dolls. Yeah.
Kimi wa Kimagure. I mean, Team A just has some bangers going through the past. You got Ruby. Oh, that pigeon blood, dude.
Oh,
Yep.
You got that Sailor Zombie.
Oh,
Let's go, Milk
Kawaii
Planet.
Sugiru.
I'm like really excited. Like before we started shooting, we were like looking at the list. I'm just like, oh, dude, look at this song right here. Forgot about this.
Right. This is just like when like AKB uploaded their discography to Spotify. Everybody just got hit with like a wave of nostalgia. Like, oh my god, I remember this song. Just listen to AKB like the whole night. I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember this shit. It's like the
you guys
same
remember-
thing here. I'm just like, oh man. The Sakura
remember-
no Hanabira Maeda Atsuko solo version.
Oh,
Dude.
Oh, there's not Hanabira Tachi, dude. It's just
No,
the
it's
one,
just-
bro.
It's just the one.
You guys remember Ambulance, dude?
Oh man,
Ooh.
I remember when
See,
that
what
dropped.
about-
Everyone's like, "Whoa!"
what about that? What about that? How come, dude?
So awkward. Yeah. Team K.
Weird, like naked
How
close-up
come?
shots.
How come? Such an awkward.
Oh man, good.
Like the part
Such
where
a
they
weird
just stand
video.
there and look at the camera.
Yeah.
Like,
I have to just to hit the nostalgia. You can go ahead and listen to Majiska Rock and Roll.
Ooh.
okay, yeah.
Or
Or you could even go. If you're just seriously in a Majiska Gakuen vibe, you can go for the classic Yankee Soul. You can even pick Sayonara de Owaru Wake Janai. So you see Mayu's last song.
I'll hit him with the tears, guys.
Because we
Got
missed our
it.
graduations. Just like the next news topic with a graduation.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, he's just gonna. Okay.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Straight on.
We're
Okay.
spending too much time.
Rolling
He's going
right through.
for it. All
There has
right.
been a graduation that has happened. This
Yes.
is with
Well, it's been announced.
Miyazaki Miho.
Meow.
Meow
Meow-
Oshis, dude. Though I'm sure you guys were all ready for this more than Meow was.
So Meow had a really long stream on her YouTube channel where she had a bunch of guests come on, past grads from her generation, like Kitaria was there and like, a bunch of others. And towards the end, of the stream, she made an announcement, and yeah, graduation. Probably gonna go to Korea or try to start a career over there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like her. If you just look at her Twitter and YouTube channel, there's a lot of engagement with like Korean fans and stuff.
If you look at that live stream, it's like 3/4 of it is in Korean of the chat.
Yeah. Meow was kind of the OG Koreo boo in AKB.
Yeah.
She was like friends with Crayon Pop and stuff. So she was, it's Meow, dude.
He's been doing this AKB thing since 2007, dude. 14 years, bro.
Yeah.
Oof. I think Meow's the last 5th gen, huh?
Last 5th gen, yeah. So
That's,
once she
Sashi
graduates and then
Kitaria's
Shizuka,
generation.
then there'll be nobody up until 10th gen. Yukirin's excluded.
Not counting.
Always the exclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yep. No more single digit generate, like, not counting Yukirin. We never count Yukirin, I guess.
Yukiri's eternal, so.
Yukirin is her own generation at this point.
Yeah, she's the
eternal
exception
one
that
doesn't
proves
count.
the rules,
Which
dude.
is Yukirin.
Yeah, so.
I think people saw this coming, right?
I mean, how can you not, dude?
Yeah.
When she's 5th gen and there's no 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th gen.
We'll see. I think February is the date here. She said in one of the tweets, I think.
This photo that you linked here, like in our doc, the one with Kitarie and Kurisu and Iwa here, like Kitarie and Chris have obviously been crying. It's like, what are you guys crying about? Y'all been graduated forever. Like, she's not leaving you guys.
Well, maybe
Like,
she's
I don't know,
leaving
it's
to
just weird to
Korea,
me.
right? Like, I don't know.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. It's just I just like the picture just seems odd to me.
Uh-huh.
Like, what are you guys
Maybe
crying
it just
about?
brings up emotions,
Like,
Kitarie, you've
memories.
been
Graduated for years.
Yeah, dude, I mean,
It's just
it's
those
the
memories.
memories and stuff, dude.
Yeah,
I guess.
nostalgia.
Dude, that's Harukan, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
it is.
Hurricane, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, she's so cute, man.
How do
Anyway.
she is? How do can? Anyway, but it's like how do can like you've been gone forever. Like
What are you doing
what are you
here?
crying about? Like why are you crying?
Let them have their moment, RJ. Because everyone has a moment. Just like how Jimmy's going to have a moment because his cousins have disbanded. Please inform us, Jimmy.
Oh, pour one out.
Oh, okay.
for
Well, yeah, you
SGO.
just informed them for me.
Well, give 'em deets.
SGO has indeed announced their disbandment. I think it was due to cessation of activities during COVID and things like that, and so they will officially be done after their 3rd anniversary on December 22nd, dude. See, this is what I mean when we keep saying, like, like some of these girls have been around for 5 years. That's more than most idol groups, dude. Apparently that applies to the international 48 groups as well, dude, because we're losing one. It sucks that it kind of went this way. I actually really started to kind of get into SGO as we started doing this show. Obviously, for start with the memes with the cousin corner. Like, okay, let me start researching. But I don't know. I found them very endearing. I feel like sometimes a lot of my issues I have with the international sister groups is they feel a little bit too departed from what I like about like following like Japanese idols. But I felt like SGO had like a very nice balance of like their own identity, but then still also being a part of the 48 group franchise, right? But that's neither here nor there because they'll be gone. Wish all the girls the best of luck with whatever they do, and if you guys have some international sister groups that you're following, I'm hoping for the best.
Man, COVID really did them in.
Taking them out.
Not just your local mom and pop shops.
Yeah.
But
Whole groups.
whole
International idol groups, dude.
Idol groups, dude. They're all the same to COVID.
Well, I guess to not end it on a bad note, let's talk about something new that came out, which is HKT48's second album.
It's called Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Outstanding, dude.
Outstanding. And
Subarashi.
topped the charts for the week. Oricon reported some 95K, and then Billboard 98K. So
Remember, this is an album, right?
that's a pretty
Yeah.
solid number for an album.
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't heard HKT in a while.
All the Wii zones coming out to support Nako, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, so who centered the lead track? Little Nako. It's Totsuzen Do Love Me is the title of the track. And it's a pretty nice and a groovy track, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, the song
You
I
guys like the little like rock hits, but then it's all like
The guitar. Damn it. The music video feels like this fusion between what I've come to expect from like a J-pop video and then like maybe a Korean Idol video, right?
Yeah.
And like even with my biases aside, knowing that Nako had her Produce 48 experience and things like that, it just like I don't know, some of like the effects, like some of the CGI and like the lighting and stuff like that. I'm like
the really
the lighting,
dark
the contrast too.
backgrounds. Yeah.
I don't
So
like this music
like,
video.
It like really isolates.
You don't?
I do not.
I like it. I like it.
The
Yeah.
I
members.
like the song, but I don't like the music video.
Really, I don't mind it. I find it kind of endearing in a way because I don't think it's trying to.
That's exactly.
The green screen
Yeah,
does
I
not
don't
do
think
it
it's
for me.
It doesn't look like it's trying to like look convincing. It's just like
So they were
more
trying.
fun.
I like the balls of flame, just like
And the dance
there.
shots is just
yeah.
I
I'm
like
sure
how
they
on
like.
the dance shot the stage is like burning down.
yeah.
It's like collapsing. If you like go towards the end of the of the video, it's like, oh man, HKT,
Well, they literally
what's
like,
going on?
oh shit, dude, and then they fall into cake or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I find it kind of neat. Like it's definitely like
Yeah.
like like the members themselves and the outfits and the dance and everything is very like, okay, this is J-pop idly, right? If we're painting with broad strokes here, and then like some of like the aesthetic quality is like, I definitely think borrows from like K-pop and stuff like that.
yeah. I think it's like the heavy contrast. It's
Yeah,
not what I would expect from a typical HKT video.
right. No idol filter.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, I mean it's just the backgrounds. It's like really dark.
Yeah.
The
It, like,
members in the
blends in.
foreground are like really bright. So
Just go to 309 Boy, and that'll explain my opinion of the music video.
309.
Get over the bird, dude. It's
I like the part where they're like collapsing into a cake, dude. It's just
like
it
a
makes
CW
no sense,
show,
but
dude. You
I'm
just
here
gotta take it for
it.
what it is.
They also released a dance practice video if you're into that kind of stuff. Get to see a little bit of the choreography because if you did not like the music video,
Oh,
and it's
I
all
enjoy this. Look at this.
chaos.
It's a little bright, but I'll take it.
Yeah, that's the thing for me. Like their outfits are light, and the background
Yeah.
is
Background's
also
light,
white.
and then there's like bright overhead lights.
they're- Kind of blending in, but at least you can see
this.
what's going on.
I like this HKT48 soundstage they apparently have.
Right.
Dude, I really like how it's framed. It's like perfect,
Yeah.
Yeah.
perfectly
Yeah.
symmetrical. Hell yeah, dude.
It's definitely not green screen or anything, right?
But yeah, it's pretty cool to see. Bigger idol groups like HKT and AKB release whole dance practices so you can actually
Yeah.
see what's going on.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can learn the dance.
Oh.
Yeah,
We're not hiding things with cuts anymore, huh?
look at that.
They actually dance.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, everyone. And that's the end of 48 in 30. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead and leave a comment down below about what you thought about any of the news topics. And if you want to watch more content relating to 48 in some sort of way, you can go ahead and watch the video we did with Kamieta and Mika from NMB48. And see
She hates us
exactly how she
Find
does
out why.
remembering her idol past. And if she fails, she has to eat the bomb. But that's all for us this time. We'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.